Hello, my name is Bonnie, and I have been a missionary in the Dominican Republic for a little over 4 years. I live and work in a really small community on the north coast called Cantalarana. I get to work with this really amazing organization called Go Mad, which stands for Go Make a Difference. Go Mad exists to provide hope and opportunity to the very poor and oftentimes exploited populations of the Dominican Republic. We work in 4 different communities, but I'm the only missionary that lives and works in Cantalarana. I am Go Mad's community director, which means I oversee a small staff of Dominicans and I oversee all of the projects that Go Mad has going on in my community. The property where I currently live is essentially a community center for Cantalarana. We have a clinic that's free to the public. We have a small preschool of 23 students to help prepare them for public school. We have an English school that meets 3 times a week with classes for both children and adults. And we have after-school discipling activities twice a week. Once is for the children in the community and the other is for the teenagers and young adults. In the communities that Go Mad works in, we not only teach them about Jesus and how he can change lives, but we also invest in their future by helping them get an education, by providing free medical care, by doing job training. We have English schools. We want to give the people in our communities every single opportunity that we can to succeed by their own means. We know that by giving them purpose and value in Christ and giving them practical resources to succeed can potentially save them from a lifestyle of unfair wages, drugs, prostitution, and all the other forms of exploitation that this island has become known for. My personal passion is discipleship. I currently run 2 Bible studies at my house a week. One is for kids of all ages, the other is for teens and young adults. Some of my kids are brand new Christians, so I'm slowly leading them into taking on responsibilities. We have a lot of fun together. I take them to the batting cages, I take them to the beach, anything I can do to just pour in their lives, but ultimately the goal is that we're growing in Christ together. In regards to discipling, I not only do discipling in Cantalarana, but Claire, who's another missionary on my team, she and I just recently started working in another community called Sebaray. Sebaray is about an hour and a half away from Cantalarana up in the mountains. Go Mad has had a clinic in Sebaray since November and has had relationships there for a while. This isn't a brand new friendship, but it is really neat to come alongside another community and to start a new Bible study and after-school kids program with the youth. When I lived in Cabrera, I met a lot of youth in our Christian center and through our soccer ministry, and I got involved in Young Life, or Vida Joven as it's called here, and I helped launch a citywide young adult Bible study, and I'm absolutely infatuated with the discipling model that Young Life uses, and I use it in all the discipling activities that I do. I love that they have such a huge presence here on the island and that my teenagers can meet and hang out with other Christians from all over the island that are Dominican and learn from them too. 2 years ago, I took a group of 24 to Young Life Camp from Cabrera, and this year I took 14, and it was the neatest feeling in the world to see kids that I was discipling 2 years ago are now the counselors and mentors for my kids at camp. And watching your disciples make disciples is the coolest feeling in the world. Thanks for all the love and prayer that you poured into me and into this place. I'm excited to see what God has on the path next.